And share with you an exclusive interview. WION's principal diplomatic correspondent, Sidan Sabel, spoke to Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda. And in this exclusive interview, Gaston Browne said that he is sure that Mehul Choksi will be extradited. According to the Royal Palace of Antigua, fugitive businessman Mehul Choksi is missing. He was last seen on Sunday driving in the southern area of the Caribbean island. Take a look.
With me is the Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda. Welcome to WION, sir. My first question to you, sir, is the developments which have happened in last 24 hours. We have seen that Mehul Choksi has been missing. This has been the top news. In fact, your authorities have been trying to find his location. If you can give us the details, sir.
Yes, we had a report from someone, ostensibly from Mr. Choksi's household, that he went missing. Law enforcement has gotten involved. They have actually located his vehicle, but they are yet to locate Mr. Choksi. As you know, Mr. Choksi had two matters before the courts of Antigua and Barbuda. One, the revocation of his citizenship, and two, his extradition back to India. He recently asked for the case to be expedited, and he also switched attorney. He recently contracted the services of one Mr. Edward Fitzgerald, QC, a well-known and celebrated criminal lawyer in the United Kingdom. So he has been fighting the extradition as well as the revocation of his citizenship stridently. And to date, in as much as he's missing, we have no reliable information that he has fled the country, even though there is speculation to that effect. So our STRATCOM has actually issued a missing persons report, and that report has now been shared with Interpol. I am aware that India would have put out a red notice. So if he indeed has fled to another country, I believe it's a matter of time before he will be identified, and perhaps the government of India will then have to seek some form of cooperation from whichever country he would have fled to. Mm-hmm. But again, as I said before, we really do not have any tangible information that he's fled the country, and law enforcement, they are still doing all they can in order to locate him.
So has the Indian government reached out to you in the aftermath of this development of Mehul Choksi missing? Also, sir, you mentioned Interpol. If you can give us the detail, how have you reached out to Interpol?
Right. So the notice missing person report that was actually put out locally, it has now been shared with Interpol. So it is what is called a green notice. So a green notice will be placed internationally for Mehul Choksi as a missing person. And that will complement the red notice that was already issued by the government of India. So if perchance he had absconded to another country, then as soon as he is identified, action could be taken against him. Insofar as cooperation with the Indian government, I spoke to the Indian Commissioner to Antigua and Barbuda, the High Commissioner to Antigua and Barbuda, up to this morning. So they're fully aware, and we have been collaborating as we have done from the beginning of this case.
So you have officially informed the Indian government of Mehul Choksi being missing, sir?
Absolutely, we have.
Mm-hmm. So you said that it's highly unlikely that he could flee the country. So what could be the reason that he has disappeared? In a sense, it's been almost more than 24 hours.
Well, I did not say it's unlikely he could have fled the country. What I said is that we do not have any reliable information that he has fled the country. Those are two different issues. What we do know is that at the airport, certainly he did not use an aircraft if he would have fled the country. If he fled the country, it would have been by way of some form of sea vessel.
Mm-hmm. 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 Sir, also now talking about his case, I know he's missing as of now, but just for the sake of conversation, if he is again found out in your country, what is the chances of his extradition or he being sent back to India?
Well, we feel confident that he will be extradited, but as you know, the law is such that we have to allow for due process. After he would have expedited his cases and exhausted all of his appeals, then we will take action to have him extradited. I have made it abundantly clear to the people of India and the entire world that Mehul Choksi is not welcome here in Antigua and Barbuda. We want him out of our country, and the sooner he leaves, the better.